Studios of Republic TV. It's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, powered by Kar Dekho and Royal Ranthambore.
And while the investigation into Bajrang Dal activist Harsha's death is still on, the demands to investigate the PFI are growing. In fact, the chorus to ban this group, very controversial, Popular Front of India and its many other affiliates, is rising nationally. The question is simply this: can this group PFI be allowed to go on unchecked when everybody knows what it's doing? Or is it time to finally stop talking and ban the PFI? Tonight our hashtag is Republic versus PFI. Let's debate.
As the hijab row leads to a communally charged atmosphere, as a 26-year-old Bajrang Dal activist is murdered in Shivamoga, the calls to ban the PFI are growing.
Dividing this country, they want to divide this country on religious lines. Such organizations should be banned for the betterment of the society.
Now, Union Minister Shobha Karandalaje has written a letter suggesting that there is a connection between the Popular Front of India and the murder of Harsha. She has in fact sought an NIA probe in the murder.
The VHP is directly blaming the PFI and SDPI.
ये कट्टरपंथी जहर फैलाया जा रहा है। सिम्मी का दूसरा अवतार PFI, इन जैसे संगठन खुलेआम इनका साथ देते हैं।
The call to ban PFI spans beyond just Shivamoga and Karnataka. This is what the Assam Chief Minister had to say.
Assam has demanded complete ban on PFI from long, and we still continuing with our request to the central government that PFI should be banned immediately.
There have been calls to ban the PFI in the parliament.
हिंदुओं की इमारतों को टारगेट किया गया। इस तरह की घटना में राज्य सरकार और पुलिस की भूमिकाएं संदिग्ध है। रजा एकेडमी और पीएफआई जैसी संस्थाओं की भूमिका संदिग्ध है।
And too many complaints and questions on the PFI links have emerged in the recent past. The PFI cannot be allowed to go unchecked. There cannot be a long rope. It is time to ban the PFI. Let's debate.
In fact, we are all agreed the PFI should have been banned a long time back. I don't know what's taking so long. I want to begin with Sanju Verma. Sanju, why can't the government just take a decision on this? This is executive action. It's been demanded for a long time. Is there a lack of willingness, or do you want to keep the communal pot boiling?
Arnab, I will be as straight as the question that you asked me. First and foremost, the decision to ban PFI has to come by way of a recommendation from respective state governments. And let me tell you that Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, even non-BJP ruled states like Jharkhand and Kerala, they've taken the initiative, and I'm sure the process will come to fruition, not only in these states, but a lot many other states as well. But I'll simply add to what I've said by saying that the decision to ban PFI should follow after intellectuals from the liberal class decide not to give intellectual cover fire to radicalized elements. That is the nub of the issue. That is the crux of the issue. You say ban PFI, like we banned Simi. PFI is just the rehashed version of Simi. The fact is that we as a society are not willing to call out the bluff of radicalized Islamists, jihadists, elements. We don't want to talk about Rupesh Pandey. We don't want to talk about Kamlesh Tiwari. We don't want to talk about Ramalingam. We don't want to talk about Chandan Gupta. We don't want to talk about Dr. Pankaj Naran. We don't want to talk about Ankit Sharma, who lost his life at the Shaheen Bagh riot. And we want to eulogize the life of Kanhaiya Kumar and Umar Khalid and Iqbal Tanha, Devangana Kalita. So the fact is that we need as a society to first shed radical Islam.
So I'll tell you, Sanju, thank you. Sanju, I gave you the opening remarks and I will now respond and then I will get a view on the other side. Why I don't understand this at all is because society does not have to ban the PFI. The government has to ban the PFI. Intellectuals and pseudo-liberals don't have to ban the PFI. The government has to ban the PFI.
The government
and if we are waiting for more incidents to happen for an evaluation, you have yourself said the Andhra government, UP, Assam, Jharkhand, and I think even Karnataka has said ban the PFI. So the recommendation is there. What are you waiting for? UP elections to end?
Arnab Goswami.
You want the UP elections to end?
No. So let me answer. If you want the question, have the sagacity to listen to my answer. By that logic, I can ask you, why is it that Republic did not do a single debate after the elections to the West Bengal Assembly were announced in May last year, when 80,000 Hindus had to leave their home because Mamata Banerjee unleashed a reign of terror? What were you waiting for?
Now stop trying to shout too much and don't shout over me. Be quiet. And if you are going to be factually incorrect, I'll have to counter you nicely. You have no idea. You don't know anything. We are the channel which has done the maximum reporting before and after the events, while the BJP went away and the BJP did not do anything for its workers. So don't you dare question me. We were the ones questioning why there was violence on your workers when your party leaders were nowhere to be seen in Bengal. So don't question me, don't try to divert the subject. You are in a fix tonight because you don't know how to, you cannot explain why the PFI has not been banned. Society does not ban the PFI. The government does. And of course, I'll ask the questions. And the debate is on. Kamru Chaudhary is on the debate. The debate has opened up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you tonight, you do not need this situation of a simmering cauldron. Decision is required. Decisive action is necessary. It's been delayed too long. And Kamru Chaudhary is on the debate. Kamru Chaudhary on the debate with PKD Nambiar. The debate is on. Yes, Kamru.
Yeah. Arnab, a wonderful debate, but it's too late to start the day, but it's never late than never. Because why I said this is one debate I love to participate, where the extreme right wing of any side has been questioned out here on national television. To counter Sanjeev Verma in the first place, on 28th of April 2021, Tushar Mehta submitted in the Supreme Court that the center is on the process of banning the PFI. We are already 1 year already into that submission before the Supreme Court. Point number one. Point number two, if PFI is an organization which needs to be banned, then all the hate mongers in the country, all the hate fringe elements in the country, which have been normalized now, like the Bajrang Dal, like the Karni Sena, like the Hindu Sena, like the Makkal Kachi, all these organizations should be treated at the same par. Why I say this? Hate begets hate. When you start with a hate, there will always be hate on the other side, resulting in the loss of an innocent 26-year-old boy in Karnataka today. We all were appalled when people like Tabrez Ansari Ekhlaq were also murdered or also killed on the basis of the hate mongering that these leaders have been doing. You take the examples of an UP sitting MLA, Raghavendra Singh, who was spewing venom over
on a making a fundamental mistake. He's making a fundamental mistake. Who are you talking about?
Do you condemn all those things? You need to condemn those things.
No, one second. Can I just come in? I don't want to interrupt him.
Like a pack of wolves, need to be banned immediately.
No, may I? So I will just tell you, I think you are making a fundamental mistake, my co-panelists. Who are these PFI? Who are you comparing with? Who are these people? Let me tell you who are they? The people who are behind the Coimbatore blast.
Who is Bajrang Dal?
Who is the people who are behind
society? Both are
now, can I speak? Can I speak now?
Into the society. They all need to be banned. You
No,
cannot just
I think
ban
I think
him, then
the
he's a Hindu
I think
right
there is a
wing. He
I
needs
think
to
there is
get
a
clear.
there is
He's a Muslim right wing. They need to
Kamru,
be
thank you. If we can keep our interventions brief. I tell you today, viewers, I just want to tell you one thing. And look at the pictures we've had. There's this unity march they've had in Kota, full frame viewers on the screen. And, you know, it's surprising here, Ishkaran, that they don't like the uniform. They say in schools, they don't like the concept of a uniform. But if you see, they have a uniform. No, 1 second. Have a look at this. Maybe we can take, they have a uniform which looks like paramilitary. The movements, the march past, the style, the headgear, the uniform, the lapels on their collars, the show of strength, the age group of the people told to march. It is like, this is my private army. And this is mimicking a paramilitary security force, a march past military style. This is not a socio-cultural organization at all. Look at the visuals there. What are they communicating? They are trying to communicate that they operate like an army. It's like a military band, a military march past. Let us not fool ourselves what they are doing here. And let us be extremely careful of what the intentions of this organization are. No, Ishkaran, the question will be asked now. So Ishkaran is on the debate with Mujibur Rahman. And I call upon the central government to do everything it possible without fail anymore.
Yes.
To consider banning the organization before it inflicts any further damage. Yes, please. Ishkaran.
Arnab, one simple point. Today is a very sad day where we saw a young man losing his life, Harsha. But the point which remains is this, and you have rightly raised that point. This PFI was found involved in the Shaheen Bagh issue. UPSTF, Delhi Police, ED, multiple raids were carried out. Why after that is this organization not banned? Why all the office bearers of this organization are not in jail? And even, please don't interrupt. Even, Arnab, the bigger point here is, why are all
Mujib, why don't you listen? Mujib, you respond after listening, please. Mujib, you respond after listening. Mujib, hear his side and then respond. Am I going to stop you from responding? But please hear his side. Thank you.
Yes. Arnab, I have a very simple point to make here. I don't want any condemnation by liberals. I don't want any outrage on Twitter. I don't want any journalist or any pseudo-secular to speak or even any secular to speak. The government is meant to protect the citizens of India. This organization first came to light in 2010. Many states have banned it. Why is this organization not banned under UAPA? Why are all its financiers, funders, office bearers not in jail? Is a question which rests firmly at the door of the government, and the government must answer it. It cannot escape that answer. We cannot, sitting in 2022, argue over facts. NIA report of 2017 puts it in scanner. 2017. We are in 2022. We remember what happened in Shaheen Bagh, ED, this, that. Every day we used to hear it. It is 2022. I again repeat. All the members, if they are guilty, should be in jail, or the government should stop talking about PFI.
And it's violating the courts. It does not believe in the courts, while it's very litigious as an organization. Very litigious. It's expert in carrying out litigation, but its belief, do they believe in the courts? Despite the courts, despite the courts, Mujib, despite the courts asking for restraint, it has called the hijab issue an aggression on identity of Muslims. It has been provoking. Campus Front of India, 1 minute. The Campus Front of India students have been leading this. Campus Front of India is part of Popular Front of India. Is the Campus Front of India not orchestrating this all? No, first of all, you tell me, today the question is squarely to the BJP, and I have asked them tonight. Are they scared of the PFI? Are they intimidated by the PFI? If not, why is there no ban? Why is there no ban on the PFI? The BJP has been in power for 7 years.
Empty-handed, but you are not afraid of the people who march with weapons in their hands.
because they are.
I would question anyone. I would question anyone. But tell me, it's not illegal, but I'm asking you, while it is not illegal, I want to ask you, why is the uniform of those people marching past looking like a paramilitary uniform? Why? You don't believe in the uniform in schools. You don't believe in the uniform in schools. But your members have a paramilitary kind of uniform. I want to know why.
So,
why?
Is it illegal?
No. Is the uniform in schools illegal? Is the uniform in schools illegal? Is the uniform in schools illegal? No, but why? Why do you want it to mimic? Why do you want it to mimic a paramilitary? Okay, I'll ask you, it's not illegal, I'm telling you, but I want to run the pictures and I want to ask you, viewers, have a look at the pictures out there. Why does the uniform of the PFI, I run it full frame please properly, why does the uniform have to mimic that of a paramilitary, please? Why is the march past like a paramilitary? What is being conveyed? Walk normally? You're trying to mimic what? What are you trying to convey? And what has the PFI been doing? Has it not been held guilty of inciting and provoking in the past?
What in it?
Has it not been held guilty?
Just because they are Muslims? Are you afraid?
Just 1 minute. Don't pull out a Muslim or Hindu card out here. I want Binay Singh is on the debate. Hishkaran is on the debate. Binay is on the debate. Binay. The question is, Binay is on the debate. Binay.
I can see.
The question is, have office bearers of the PFI not been questioned for delivering speeches aimed at provoking one Indian against another? Mujib, answer the question. Answer the question. Don't play a Muslim or Hindu card with me. Binay is responding on the debate. Binay. The demand. Do you think state governments are asking for a ban just like that? The government should have banned you a long time back.
Arnab, let me make my point clear. I come from Jharkhand, and Jharkhand is the only state where PFI is banned. And I was part of the initiative which banned PFI in Jharkhand. And you know, Arnab, the state governments can follow the Jharkhand government model. The PFI can be banned under the Section 16 of the Criminal Law Amendment Act 1908. All the state governments have the power to declare PFI unlawful association. But again, Arnab, banning PFI won't serve the purpose. It's not a single organization. It's a club of more than 150 organizations. And PFI is not just connected to SIMI, Arnab. It's an upgraded version of SIMI. PFI is SIMI. And this is not an organization also. It's a modus operandi. And the human rights activities of the PFI is just a camouflage to fool others. And you know, Arnab, PFI is a graduation degree in terrorism and ISIS is a postgraduate degree. PFI is breeding center of terrorism. PFI is export house of terrorism. They are exporting terrorists across the world.
But why is there no ban? No, my question is, there have been so many... No, one minute, just one minute. It's all right, we all know. You are stating the obvious, but I want to ask you. There was an arrest. I'd like to ask Taslim Rahmani, 1 minute. Just a minute. Taslim Rahmani, a minute. Question to you. Taslim, listen to me. You were, till recently, with the SDPI, which is the political wing of the PFI. So the PFI has certain, and just give short replies please today, short replies. So the PFI has political ambitions in India. Since you are a very high-ranking office bearer of the SDPIs, just 1 minute, wait Sanju, let me take this forward, please wait. Can you please tell me, what are the political ambitions? Don't tell me, what are the political ambitions of the PFI in India? Briefly.
Any political party has only one ambition, to be a part of the
power governance. Okay. Second question. The same with the allow me. Can you just be little? No, 1 minute. No. You're not here to make a statement. Answer my question. My next question is. Just 1 minute. Taslim Rahmani, please wait. Okay, please wait. You went to Turkey. When you went to Turkey and you met members of the establishment in Turkey, I think you met people from the government in Turkey. Were you with the PFI or the SDPI then, associated with either of them?
It's not. That was my personal visit, and I have.
No, you went.
So
No,
many
were you with the
diplomats all
1
across
minute?
the
Were you with
all across
PFI or
the world.
SDPI or
It's
both?
Not, it's not.
Please, I'm not.
It's
just
not
answer.
Turkey alone.
Answer the question.
No,
There were several others I know, but did you? There were several others from PFI who went.
I answered you.
Well, there were several others from PFI who went. 1 minute. There were several others from the PFI who went. Yes or no? Yes or no? Question to you, please. Don't make me impatient. There were several others. Okay. Now, third question, please. Third question. Don't be defensive. Don't be defensive. Don't be defensive. Listen to me. Listen to me.
The whole world has seen it.
Stop being nervous. Listen to me. Question is, was there any funding or financial support from Turkey?
Not at all. Not at all. You don't know in what pathetic conditions. At least I am working, and I am working so tirelessly.
But I thought you left the PFI, right? Or you're still with the PFI? Are you still with the PFI? Are you still with the PFI? Who is funding the PFI? Where is the funding coming from?
I was never in PFI.
Okay,
never.
you were in SDPI. Where is the funding coming from? Where is the funding coming from? There's a lot of money, obviously.
I don't. How can I tell you? How can I tell you?
Because you were with SDPI. Were you not Vice President SDPI, which is the political wing of the PFI?
I want to ask.
No. You have just said that you have a. No. I want to ask you. I want to ask you. I want to ask you. I want to ask you.
But I will ask. I will ask the government of India. I will ask the government of India why the radical organizations in the country are not banned. Each and every radical organization, the country has no place for any radicalization in the country. Be it the SDPI, PFI, RSS, Bajrang Dal, Vishnu Hindu Parishad, Hindu Yuva Vadi, Hindu Sera, etc.
So he's trying to create 1 minute. A very smart move. Do you see, viewers? Thank you. Volume down. Viewers, if you see this, Sanju, just wait a minute. Let me summarize what he's doing. Viewers, if you just observe the language, lexicon, use of phrases, modulation of voice, nature of anger, etc. of Taslim Rahmani, what is very clear is he has said that if you cannot ban the RSS or the VHP, you cannot ban the PFI. So he's created a equivalence. He's created an equivalence for himself there. Yes, please. 1 minute. He's created an equivalence, and now he's smiling because he knows I caught him there. 1 minute. Sanju Verma.
Why you want to start out some anger?
I need to respond, please.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry for anybody else. I'm angry for the country. Because
thank you for your anger about the country, please. I'll let Sanju respond. Why is the PFI not banned? Only question. Center has a lot to answer.
No action from the government. Then we must have. Every Indian has a right to be angry over this government. अरे 2017 में
Thank you now. Volume down. Sanju is on the debate. Sanju is on the debate. Sanju.
Arnab, you are absolutely right. Mr. Rahmani has very cleverly tried to debate PFI, Bajrang Dal and RF. Let me tell him that PFI is responsible for more than 40 people being butchered to death in Karnataka alone, and more than 200 candidates have lost their lives thanks to the PFI. But the more important question is, which Arnab asked in the beginning, and I just called out a judgment dated April 28, 2021, where, while not giving the benefit of doubt to Siddiqui Kapan, a 3-bench judge of the Supreme Court led by N.V. Ramana said, and asked the central government actually, when are you banning the PFI? And Tushar Mehta, the Solicitor General on behalf of the central government, said that we are in the process of banning it. We are collecting more material to make a rock solid case. And now to Mr. Taslim Rahmani, I will just say one thing. Who killed Kamlesh Tiwari? Who killed Sachin Gopalan? Who killed Rupesh Pandey? Who killed Harsha? Who killed Sawan Rathod? Who killed Chandan Gupta? Who killed Hina Talreja? Who killed Ankit Sharma? Who killed Ankit Saxena? Who killed Pankaj Narang? It was PFI, radicalized Islamist elements supported by the likes of SDPI. So Mr. Taslim Rahmani, do not make the false equivalence of trying to put the RSS and Bajrang Dal on the same platform as PFI. Name one person that Bajrang Dal has killed. Name one person that RSS has killed. I can name 10 people. I've just named more than 12 people whom PFI has killed, even in the Harsha case. The 3 people arrested by the Karnataka police have PFI support or are directly linked to the PFI. So stop sitting here and giving a bhashan to the people.
1978 onward. These lathi yielded and taking out the mark every Vishwakarma day. Will you ban
Your
them?
jihadi brothers. Your jihadi brothers killed Kamlesh Tiwari.
Who enforced the communal rights over this country? Who imposed 70,000 communal rights in this country?
Sanju,
can you tell me?
Your jihadi brothers killed Kishan Bharwat. Your jihadi brothers killed Hiralal. Your jihadi brothers killed Hina Talreja. Your jihadi brothers killed Prashant Pujari and Santosh Pujari. Your jihadi brothers killed R. Rudresh. Your jihadi brothers killed Sachin Gopalan.
Who are those jihadis?
Stop lecturing here.
Who will raise an army within
You name one person that RSS has killed. You name one person that Bajrang Dal has killed. I have given you the names of 10 people whom PFI has butchered.
20 lakh people.
This is a significant statement that has been made by Sanju Verma and Monojit. The statement seems to have been well thought. 1 minute, Sanju. The statement by Sanju seems to have been well thought. In fact, it's breaking news now that she, as the national spokesperson of the BJP, has said, we are in the process of banning the PFI, she says. And she follows up by saying that we are only building a rock-solid case. In which case, Monojit, this will be very reassuring for a lot of people who have been asking why the government is ambivalent on the subject. And I think we should all welcome it. And I hope that if action is taken against the PFI, it's not at the lower levels, because it then becomes incumbent on the government to act. Yes, what are you saying, PKD? You're saying something, PKD?
May I ask you something? That the people who are talking about the PFI today and the banning of PFI, not even understanding the antecedents of this organization. It is not just in the 2000 or a 10-year or a 20-year-old organization. It is there been done from the almost 40 years. Simi it's a part of Jamaat-e-Islami. It has Jamaat-e-Islami Hind. It has become Simi. Simi was banned. Then there was an ISS. There was another organization which was the part of the Coimbatore blast, which was the Abdul Samad, Mr. Samdani. He is still in the jail. So Madani is still in the jail. So even if you ban PFI, it is not going to be the solution.
No, look at that. You see, when they wear uniforms like a paramilitary out there, I'm not saying it's illegal, but viewers, have a look at it. 1 minute. It's not illegal, but run it full frame. They have ranks. They are wearing ranks on their lapels.
Absolutely.
No, I'm asking you.
Terrorists.
No, they are wearing ranks. Who gave them the rank? You go.
They are an army of terrorists.
No. I'm saying, I'm not calling them names. I'm saying that it's not illegal, but how is it the person in the middle, obviously more senior, is wearing a rank? He's got a star. A single star lapel is given to a lieutenant who is commissioned into the army. He's wearing a single star. What is this uniform? What is the intention? And what is the communication that is going on out here? We are one country, one paramilitary set of paramilitary forces, and one army.
Islamic State. They are here for an Islamic State, my dear friend.
What is this, Monojit?
Islamic State. They are here for an Islamic State. And if we are not understanding it, they are not making a bigger mistake.
कैसे बोलूं ये बंदा तो किसी को बोलने नहीं देता है. Companies having uniform. Why don't you?
Okay. Monojit and Ishkaran.
1 sec. Please. Yes.
Monojit
this
first.
Person needs to ban himself first. I mean, he doesn't allow others to speak. No, you see, Arnab, is a question of hate mongering. If there are compelling evidences against these people, they must be banned. But along with, irrespective of political parties, people like Anurag Thakur, who are confirmed hate mongers, must also be banned. People like Pragya Singh Thakur, who celebrated Godse, must also be banned.
Why there should be double standard? Instead of banning these people, you are promoting them. So BJP, look at this. You should be banned first. This honorable lady must be banned on television. I appeal to you and through you to the BJP that this very honorable lady
आरती उतारे देश के गद्दारों की आरती उतारे आपकी ममता बनर्जी की तरह लाइक योर हिंदू फोबिक ममता बनर्जी देश के गद्दारों की आरती उतारनी है क्या? You will not condemn PFI, not condemn FBTI, not condemn Jammu.
You peddle lies on TV every other day. You create hatred on TV every other day. You should also be banned. You people should also be banned.
I want to. Okay, Sanju, now you had your intervention. I want to bring in Ishkaran here. I think I want to bring in Ishkaran here. I actually thought you're not looking at the news point. I thought what Sanju said earlier was more significant about building a rock solid case. But you're a lawyer, you're a criminal lawyer. Isn't there a rock solid case already? There have been arrests made in the killing of an RSS worker. The police has said explosives have been found from the homes of the places of alleged PFI members. The IT department has cancelled ATG benefits in June 2021. There is an ED charge sheet against PFI members for incitement in Hathras. There's a Jharkhand government looking at terrorist links. I think there is enough illegal evidence already.
Arnab, I welcome the statement of Sanju Verma. That's a positive statement. But the process cannot be indefinite. I started by saying we are in 2022. You have read out the laundry list of crimes that PFI has been accused of. So the question is very simple. Is PFI a clear and present danger to India? Then it should be banned. Not only banned, because that point is right. Sanju makes a right point that Simi converts to PFI, PFI will drop into something else. But all the office bearers need to be behind jail.
Because you are building up your case.
If it is not a... Don't interrupt, just give me 1 second, please.
Amply clear.
If
you
it is
thrive
guilty,
on them.
it should be in jail. If it is not guilty, then let us stop doing raids on them. Let us stop debating them. Let us call them a very pious organization working for India. In 2022, we need to take a clear governmental stand and governmental action.
Hatred in this country.
Stop heckling. Arnab, it's a very simple proposition. It's a very simple proposition. They are a danger to India. Ban them, jail them, or stop talking about them.
Okay, I think that the demand. I'm getting so much feedback on the demand to ban the PFI. I think no, Sanju, I'm sorry, I'm so short of time for that. But you made a significant statement which has not gone unnoticed in that debate. It is a very, very significant statement, ladies and gentlemen.